I wasn't going to, and I decided I am. I ate some flax seeds with corn chips, like a tablespoonful of. Now I'm eating like one serving of potato chips, sour cream and onion allegedly. My hot beverage with that is cream of mushroom soup. And allegedly, about 27 chips, 50 grams, is 260 calories. So I'm eating like 260 calories. I'll leave the remaining until tomorrow. Unless my mom wants any, she can have. I wasn't going to, and then I'm deciding to go. I was watching some other videos online. Wi-Fi. And there was this one woman, she was talking about how she has obsessive compulsive disorder, relationship, obsessive compulsive disorder. And the medication she's taking. I wish her well. I hope she gets better. She allegedly mentioned she used to have relationships that didn't end very well. She couldn't keep them. Allegedly. I never did that. I've had my relationships. I've never been obsessive and I've never been compulsive about those other people. Whereas they've been that way to me. About me to me and about me. Residentially too. Residential and all elsewhere too. Elsewhere. Everywhere. I don't know about her, but we're delusional comes to mind. I don't have that too. I've moved on with my life. Including all the veterinarians and the staff that helped me. I didn't even send them a thank you card or anything. I just kept distance. Snail mail. And they only gave two Christmas cards this year. Only two. One family and one where I worked. Because we still went there. We continued going there. I don't know that we'll ever go there more. Tantras I'm eating today we're supposed to go with us.
Is there any spoons?
Yeah.
Like a spoon?
Yes. That's what these were for. Didn't go. They Honestly, I've never had those symptoms in my baby. Now, the other people that accused me of many, many years ago had all those symptoms themselves. All of them. And that's why I don't keep in touch with them. And are you one of my regulars on social media, internet, likewise? You can see who I'm talking about. And my community post pages. Oh, excuse me, Peter. My community post pages too are where I was like, stop. I'm being a few more careful. Stop, because they are obsessed with anything and everything Bellis-A did. And oh, where and oh, when. They couldn't understood that one and more as Bellis-A wanted to end those relationships. No more phone calls, no more emails, no more text messages. No more messenger. No more sitting with us during socials. And with other people. No more sitting with during those socials. You attended. When somebody reached out those names on my social media internet, examples allegedly Richie, Maud, and Thompson. I was asked, you came to me. I didn't go to you. You came to me. You're the one obsessed with and or without compulsive. You're delusional. Especially when they were too on and out from my neighborhood places. Oops, I was before. This is right. Such as malls, centers, transportation, residential. And all how they tried isolated me from other relatives, other people alleged themselves related to us, such as named Bellis. As Bellis is legally, lawfully, sane, competent, and employable, wanting nothing to do with those other people. We went to security guards, we went to police, etc. And with evidence. And the corporations. There's no privacy. You want privacy? Go live in a field somewhere where there's no security cameras all on. Where there's no social media, no handheld devices, not any cameras, etc. Because residential nowadays, many people have security. And all that, all filmed, all recorded, and photos of, and all videos of, and all during, on all securities cameras, all should, can, could, may, must, and need admissible, all before, during, later, since, all before, all during, all later, all since, to, at, on, in, out of court, to, at, on, in, out, from, and by courts, and all elsewhere, everywhere, really. And all times they tried to stop us being published, and for members where I worked, when in were census and all else, and they're stalkers. They're honestly obsessed with it or without compulsive and delusional, grandiose delusional that they're any better and greater and should, can, could, may, must, and need unemployed me. And all when and all where. It doesn't matter, and it didn't matter the races, creeds, and religions. Your symptoms: obsessed, compulsive, delusional. With and without schizophrenia. When I tried to ignore them, they were psychotic in nature. They yelled and screamed and were very paranoid, aggressive, and agitated, and delusional, obsessed. All about us. Maybe they need the same medicine as that other person that was watching videos. To have their mental health put in remission and stop their symptoms and behaviors. As and all times they were on Bellis-A and other social media and took pages and or copies of that. Children told others. And why are they even on it? Other than to be troublemakers. Not understood. Earlier, during. Were they on my internet tonight? Why? Why are any of those stalkers on my internet tonight? Such as Avril Bellis, a Bellis journey at the Bellis with Avril. Such as Avril Bellis, a Bellis journey continues at the Food is Beauty. They can't hear me. Are they next door, across the hall, in another apartment? Not making noises, only sounds. They're eavesdropping and lying. And just lying. They lied. Just like just as I should say, not like some of the other residents and staff, corporation, and police and alleged coroner lied. They were door-to-door canvassing, trying to identify the dead body outside. And the police said, the staff downstairs, somebody said it was me, and then when they couldn't confirm it was me, they lied it was my mother, and they wanted to witness that my mother was okay. I'm like, my mother's sleeping. Can you come back? And I got lying. And they mentioned that the other residents said it was me. And that I was making noises, disturbances, bangings on walls for long periods of time. I never did that. Don't have the hands or anything for that. And I lied about me being home, where and where. It was like, I have an alibi, I was out. And I have witnesses that shit couldn't be missed. I mean, show and tell, shows and tells I was there. And all other times. And I don't know that my mom made any outgoing phone calls on my new phone. I do know that some of them used to phone her. And she let it on. And went stop all the time, even when police were involved. They got to her. Including some other people impersonating my dead father. And my mom on the left side of her family, they used to phone her. And when I came into the room, she wasn't talking to the person that she was mentioning. And I sometimes would wait and there would be another person. And I'm like, they're playing silly bugger with her head. And I come to Canada causing trouble. I mean, she still is my mother. As far as I know, she's my mother. It doesn't matter, she's my mom. I was like, hang up the phone, don't tell him it. Because she said that he phoned her. When she got her new phone, she answered the phone. Because I asked, did you phone him or did he phone you? She said he phoned her. I don't know. Since then, she's had a new phone number. Did she remember not to communicate with him with the phone? I don't know. You can't, for how many seconds, minutes, hours, days, he could not phone call my mom. Nobody, absolutely nobody should give any of those other people my mom contact information. Such as ISPs, phone companies, corporations, where we were before, places of memberships, hobbies, interests, employments, educations, business. Residential. Such as on Facebook, I'll have them there. And when I believed I saw one of them, I was like, oh, Messenger, keep away from me. Keep away from my family and I tried to get the license plate number because I didn't know she was well enough to drive. I didn't know she had the mentality. Couldn't got the license plate. Tried. That's mental health. That's obsessed. That's delusional. Her parents could not afford it in this neighborhood, anywhere we were. And when my father was alive. often they ask us for money. My dad didn't leave them in his will. Really, I don't remember. I was too young. As far as I know, nothing was left to them in his will. He didn't give them anything, but alive and dead. Not pennies, not cents, not dollars, hundreds of dollars, thousands, nothing. Absolutely nothing. For the staff at those places, she never had given in to them. My mom got addicted to gambling, and I was her MSP, such as rides. I had to be with her, and buttered up my schedule. Totally buttered up my schedule. She wanted to go to casinos, etc. The staff then should have took my favor and told my mom to leave, not return to the center more, because my hours worked there more important than going to travel, vacations, casinos, etc. Bingo calling, running, circling, all that bingo stuff, etc. And some other people, I showed my mom's health record as a courtesy because I was accused of being, my mom was with other people. It wasn't me. It was very nice and kind of other people to step in and help my mom with rides and stuff, although just as when my mom, when that man, Norman Thompson, my mom alleged youngest brother, Thompson alleged my mom's youngest brother, came to Canada from wherever, this urban, and wanted to hang out with us. All since was on the internet. And during himself on the internet. And he insisted my mom go away with him for 2 or 3 or some days. And as I had to phone the police came and I filed a missing person report. My mom. It's not the first time. Although my mom doesn't tell the truth always and talk about it, my mom is disabled. My mom has special needs. And that man too should not come up to not must not be not in any neighborhoods where we work and in this neighborhood. I did not authorize that. He was not invited. Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year. Did any of the staff allow any of those stalkers to add on in, out from, and by lobby and parking, security? You should have been fired and judiciary held responsible for their own actions. Stop blaming us, Bellis-A. 1909 didn't work for us. Never have, never will. I know who they were. Those names. I reported it to the police. Security and the police. I never for shown and told. We did. Shown and told. Now understand greatly when they tell women and men don't walk alone. Children should don't walk outside alone. I never answer the door to anybody unless you're expecting them. And it's legitimate. It's not off and on and off the internet harassment and some bullying. Stalking. Police asked about our mental health. It's not allowed. Human rights and laws. She never did that. They're just law enforcement. That's all their jobs are, is law enforcement. They couldn't enlist and be arrested and judiciary punished. They're not mediators or anything. Mediation. My mom lied and I didn't remember Bellis', my father's side of my family, alleged, lived and didn't live more. I'll when and I'll where. I'll why and I'll how and all what happened. My mom alleged my dad, my father, brother, etc. Such as names Williams, Hardy, Brennis, McDonald, and Bellis. And the word Cole, with and without an S. C-O-L-E-S. C-O-L-E. I'm sure some McDonald. Patty. I tried to get a lawyer to take down her Facebook page. I couldn't get it taken down because all the photos of my parents and others. I was a celebrity and everything when my father died. Stalkers came more and more and more. And the more famous we got. Anybody says I'm slow, mentally challenged, mentally ill, they should not, cannot, could not, may not, must not, and need not show and tell, show and told, and shows and tells, any of that. Residential, public, published, everywhere. Everywhere. That's why I published my doctor note, health certificate once more of them recovered. They're liars. They won't take their own psychiatry. They won't take their own medicines. They won't do their own health care. They won't try and put their mental health in remission. But better. Did they get my messages off and on and off? Excuse me, on and off YouTube, my community post page? How? Why weren't they there? And I was on TikTok or something before, and they came on that. They're internet trolling, they're stalkers. They're stalking us. And all the more, all those internet trolling stalkers tries, took away social media, internet Wi-Fi's, handheld devices from us Bellis-As. We've not gone into their neighborhoods, residential and all else. They're the ones that came to us. Did they hide? Of course, because they're guilty. Examples, surnames, Louise's Journey, XO, Louise, YouTube, Instagram, etc. Balwinder Singh, etc. Starbucks, etc. corporations had accesses to some videos, posts posted on YouTube and Facebook. More evidence as Bellis-As were not guilty. As I said before, as I mentioned before, were to have one or more pets, I would not publish them on the internet. They might be in the background, they might not, but I won't show them as often. I won't enter them in contests or anything. Same with Bob. I won't be doing that anymore. Privacy and safety. Residential and all those were. My mom is having bread with her soup. I'm having nothing. Hello. All times, other residents and their guest visitors and staff, corporation, reported us to the police without evidence, as Bellis-As were guilty. This injury I have, I remember somewhere before, I think it was 55 Strat Haven, something or other, and apartment 210. And I was either leaving home and or returning home, and the elevator door slammed on me. I did have accesses to the open button, and nobody else did, and it just banged on me. And every now and then something flares up and causes me to have to sit more, rest more. I can't move as often as I used to since then. And I have that swelling. And it's supposed to have went away, although, and I think I hurt one of my arms too, my shoulder. It's a nasty little accident that happened. And when us Bellis-As were at home, we were expecting not anybody to let on in, out, from, and by. And when it's apartment, we had to get notices of entries. I didn't get very many notices of entries. And any other residents on this floor and where we lived before in this neighborhood, the floors should can could may must need entered here at ever. Not any of them. Not to add on in, out, from, and by 1909. And were the police to come and I know about it, and they were going to those other residents, corporation, I would turn off my social media. I would stop live streaming. Although I keep my hand near the recording button just in case I would record the voices. Because, I mean, they're stalkers. Other residents and their guests and visitors probably start slandering and defamating, just lying about us more, falsely accusing, falsely alleging us. Especially police when they see all that evidence and they go on security's cameras and see all during, all before, all later, all since, all those recordings and photos of more than 5 years now. When there was a slight chance that my heart would, I was going to have CHF, I said to the dog staff, I don't want to stay in the CCU ward. I want to, any word really, I wanted to come home and just be with my family because my cat was gravely ill and I wanted to spend more time with my cat. And I wanted to be with my cat when dying. My cat, veterinarians, etc. And my cat died before me. And one thing after the other happened, and I just did not feel like going out today. Yeah, it was a beautiful day for the most part. I mean, it was warm. I mean, it was like a spring day. It was like +12 outside. And there was some time in the day where there was no rain. There was not any rain. There was not any snow outside. Not any freezing rain. Would have been lovely. Outside for a little while. And does anyone ever escort one and more other person, another resident? They should be fired. And they should be judiciary punished, helping those criminals. They're not afraid of us. They're paranoid, aggressive, agitated, delusional, obsessive, compulsive, uh, and we're the ones that need the help, not them. We're the ones afraid. As Bellis-A, afraid of them. It's their internet, their ISPs, their Wi-Fi's that should be taken away from them. All their recording devices, all that should go away. hands of the courts, etc. That they're obsessed. They're stalkers. I mean, we're not making any noises. I mean, I've listened to other people more than two that were yelling and screaming and attention seeking, talking to us from another apartment over and through yelling at the wall on the other side of us Bellis' walls. I mean, that's them. That was not us. We didn't do that. And the only notices of interest I should, can, could, may, must, and need got to get were maintenances and repairs. Those were the only people, and that's during regular business hours. All that all started up again, all that harassment and bullying, internet trolling, stalking, since my mom came home herself, February 23 or 24, 2025, while I was in hospital with influenza type A illness. And then my mama had to be hospitalized, see, from here. My mom alleged herself fell. I didn't move in here 2024 as ill as I was 2025. My favorite word tonight, that's my least favorite word, Sunesis. Subpart K, influenza types A, B, C, and D, I suppose. I know it's included one and or more of those influenza types. I've read lots about it. Bats and camels, etc. Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. Anything else? Because I want to go to bed.
What else have got?
The croissant box is open if you want a croissant.
Oh, I need a cup of tea with that.
Yeah.
I'm just bringing my bucket.
I'm not going to have any more tea. I'm just going to take a ginger ale and go lie down.
Okay, then.
What?
I said, don't make me anything.
Well, if you want it. You can have a croissant?
Well, only if I had tea to go with it.
Yeah.
I'd put it butter them.
What time is it?
25 after 8.
That all? I thought it was later than that.
No, 20, half 8.
Oh, wow.
That's all. That's my watch, but that's,
Want to come and have your pills?
yeah.
I could go to bed. I could even watch the internet tonight.
Okay.
Oh. Come here.
Well, I want to see if I've got water.
Yeah, you got water. It doesn't matter with your hands, 'cause that doesn't make it go away, Mom.
Okay, let's go. Those don't help it.
Yeah, it helps with the
a little
pain.
bit. Yeah, but not for long.
And some of the inflammation in the joints and stuff.
We'll look at it.
That's not your joints, that's your bones.
Yeah. These bones.
Let me see. Give me one of these. You see? It's not
I've
touching
only
it.
got Tylenol.
I know what you got. Yeah, it's not called Tylenol. Okay, give me another one.
2, 4, I get
Where is it?
5. Yeah, I could have got one.
I'm gonna get it. Here it is. Just go brush my teeth and I'm gonna go to bed. You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Want to say hello to my audience? They can't
No.
see us, but they can hear us.
Okay, thank you.
What are you thinking
Hello.
of for? Let's just say hello and
Thank
bye. There's comments. I don't know what I have to read. Hi, Mua. Hi, can you please send the address of your home? No, I don't give that over the internet. Hi. And I don't have a post office box right now.
Stuck in my roofing on the taste off. One of these little pills.
Are you gonna have a croissant?
Yeah, forget the whole thing.
Here, I'll help you. Wow, it's just a container. I can do it just in a second. Like 1, 2.
I don't have the strength.
Concentration too. That was your own locker. You walked into your own locker. Yeah. One for each hand. Oh, that's brilliant.
I need the heat. You put them in the oven for a minute.
See if I can close it. Wow. Oh, it's my fingers, my wrist.
Oh, it's a good. I'll try. No, I can't get it either. Eh?
Ask for proof. Something. It was word proof. Maybe I have to give somebody some proof. I gotta go back. I'm gonna wait. I'll go.
I can't get it. I'm not sure.
I know I can't get it to click myself. Eh?
Oh, shit. It was then it went out again.
Got it.
Eh?
I got it.
Oh, good. I know I had it in, but I couldn't get it to click.
Sitting down more. Here I am. All is good. Goodbye. Have a good day. Hope you have a good weekend. Hope you have a nice weekend. Goodbye.